There. So today we have another review, and this is a beer from Two Roads. This is Too Juicy. This is their take on New England style IPA in Connecticut. So obviously they should be obviously involved in this. This is about a month fresh, and I remember this beer years ago being super limited, draft only, being quite exciting for a large brewery to be doing. One of the actually early large breweries to be doing New England. Obviously, they're in New England, so that makes sense. And I have had it on draft before, or have had it since then, it being canned, and I think being slightly disappointed, but we'll see how this one turns out. So this is their take on New England style IPA, double IPA, 8.2%. Beer is beautiful. Comes in a really light, beautiful, light gold to straw color, medium plus a full on haze on there. Wonderful eggshell white head. Not the general aromatics you get from New England. I mean, I'm talking about like the big, juicy, sweet tropical notes. Instead, this is quite fruity. It almost it seems like there's like maybe Mandarin of Bavaria. It has like a light kind of like dainty kind of fruit character. That's a really interesting nose. It's almost like star fruit and what is that? Light notes of pineapple. And a little bit of like light green kiwi, watermelon. Like really faint, interesting kind of like complex notes in here. Where sometimes it knocks you over the head like, hey, this is peach juice, this is mango juice. So quite nice, yeah. Pretty interesting. Nice. Okay. Quite different on the palate. There's an upfront flavor that is very distinct, but oh yeah. What is that? I taste red fruit. It's like strawberries? Yeah. It's like not super ripe, but like middle of like, you know, like when you bite into a super ripe strawberry, there's that really fresh, red, juicy note. And then as you bite more into it, as you lead towards the back end, there's a little bit more green, a little bit more different kind of strawberry note, and that like sweet punch. A little bit of citrus zest in there, and there's like, I want to say like it tastes like there's some water treatment here. It tastes a little hard on the back end, maybe slightly chalky. Yeah, a little bit of that, maybe possibly. And there's a light kind of like bubble gummy thing dancing in here. Look at that, like a candy kind of flavor. And yeah, I will say there's probably some amount of like water harshness going on in the palate. 8.2%, super dangerous. It is. It doesn't have that big viscous sweetness. It glides away quite nicely. Has a little bit of that kind of like possibly weeded body, just like light crackery notes in the middle. Really not showing much malts to uphold the beer. Yeah, it's a little bit crackery, and then you throw some like a little bit of fruits on top of that, and the harshness hits on the back end. Not too intense, but something not too desired. And then as you wait more, there is a little bit of that lingering kind of green hop character. Fine, nothing like hop burn, devoid of bitterness for sure. Pretty good, yeah. You know, I feel like I honestly don't remember what it tasted like last time I reviewed it, and you can check out the other review. I don't think I improved it that much, from what I remember, and it's good to not check out old reviews just to see what you expected. What this is what it is in the glass right now, and what would I rate it? Excuse me. Pretty good. It's drinkable haze for sure. I'm just crushing through this thing right now out of thirst. Quite good. Let's go with an 90. No, a little better than that. 91? 91. Too Juicy from Two Roads. Quite nice. I'm liking this new batch, so check it out if you haven't had this beer before. Obviously, there's wonderful batch differentiation between some of your local craft breweries, some of the larger ones. We talk about Treehouse here and there sometimes. And, with a larger brewery producing a large amount of hazy, they're at that scale probably going to be adjusting and changing things around, and there's going to be differences, and it's nice to revisit this, and I think there can be some improvement, but this is pretty good right here. It's not what I perceive as generally what people expect out of New England. Obviously lacking the flaws, but it does its own quite nice thing, and it's super drinkable and super dangerous. So enjoy it. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Later.